You know what grinds my gears? When people say back in the good old days. Even more when that someone wasn't even born in the 1900s. Parents always say back in my day. What's so great about the good old days? No internet, no smartphones, no social media. But then I got to thinking. Things used to be much simpler back then. More black and white and not just on the TV. If we were talking about society in itself, then yes, I'd have to strongly agree. Back in the good old days, random acts of kindness didn't come off as being a creep. You could walk down the street and approach a random stranger and start up a conversation. You could walk down the street and people would go out of their way to say, hello. If you were to do that now, the stranger would probably look at you like you have an ulterior motive or being super creepy. Especially if it's a girl. Nowadays, you can't even give someone a compliment without them looking at you funny. We are so used to hiding behind our electronic devices with our social media that we can't accept the comments face-to-face in real life. Thus, the dating scene has drastically changed. Only on rare occasions do you hear someone randomly asking someone on the street out for a date and it actually working. In this day and age, everything is run through social media and texting. I guarantee most people have heard of the app called Tinder. Its use has drastically gone up, and it's becoming the place to go to either meet the one or the one for fun. One of my best friends actually met his girlfriend of 3 years on Tinder. Therefore, I do believe in its power, but I wish it were like it was back in the good old days. You could randomly show up to someone's house with a bouquet of flowers, asking someone out, instead of sliding in their DMs. You could actually pay a girl a compliment without her looking at you funny. Things were just a lot simpler. Another reason what was so great about the good old days is how children were raised. They weren't raised playing on mom and dad's iPod or iPhone, or the parents not paying any attention to their kids because they're on those devices. Kids nowadays have better phones than I currently do. Please tell me why an 8-year-old needs the newest iPhone with an amazing plan. I think that's ridiculous. Kids used to go outside, knock on their neighbor's door, and ask if they wanted to play. It was that simple. There were no group chats or YouTube to watch. There were no cyberbullies because, no internet. Therefore, in order to bully someone, you had to say it to their face. And you could do something about it. Now, I hardly see kids playing outside. Even myself, I'd go to all my friends in the neighborhood and ask if they wanted to play. We'd play all the sports you could think of, and we'd only take a break when we had to go eat, which half the time we'd be eating together. People are so scared of strangers and the unknown that they are even scared to let their kids run around the neighborhood. We have become an extremely scared society and have lost many things that the good old days has to offer. So that's what truly grinds my gears.